So it's your boy Link Jr. here. I'm about to do this again. If you guys catch my last live, I had some complications uploading it, but kind of want to really put my 2 cents in this. Now, Gretchen Whitmer's the governor of Michigan. She's been really criticized due to her speculations and her qualifications of this strict stay-at-home order. And you want to right now in the Midwest, and especially up north, a lot of people are getting hit. There's rising cases like in Detroit, Michigan. I read over like 1,200 cases was on the rise, and like Detroit medical centers, one particular hospital, trauma hospital in the Metro Detroit area, has been really hit as far as like lack of PPE, personal protective equipment, ventilators, and then just the morgues have been really overwhelmed. And this to the point that it's putting a lot of stress on the medical staff, on the officers, and this is it's a really a crazy pandemic that's really going on right here. I mean, I believe that the scary part is that you want the people who owns the hospital to invest in the healthcare workers, but they're not. Like far as not giving them hazard pay, not giving them these type of equipments. It's not looking forward to in the future. It's all about money because it's a for-profit organization, and therefore if they run out of masks and everything, the doctors and nurses, then they're going to be vulnerable because they're the ones on the front line helping people who's in this COVID-19 positive environment. And it could be due to the sanitary issues. Like if you're in an unsanitary area, you're more likely and prone to receive this disease here that can attack your respiratory system. So many individuals that are sick, man, are without, have lack of Medicare, all these type of things, man, and the pestilence is continuously on the rise. So I see where Governor Gretchen Whitmer wants to restrict so many like social gatherings, which you're supposed to do. Only thing is that she's making it very difficult. If you have like you own a home, and say you own 2 homes or whatever in the state, you have to reside in one home. You can't travel back and forth. They don't want any limited travel. The curfew, not supposed to pass 12 unless you go into essential business or you're going to work. And if you're into like real estate and renting out homes and buying them out, you want to keep update with them. You have to go to a home improvement store like Home Depot or anything to get some type of hardware supplies, to fix furnaces, to put flooring down. All that is eliminated in this particular moment. People are kind of getting really upset. I feel like this is like prison. Things I didn't agree with on her stay-at-home order is that she's not making it feasible for people to go and get fruit seeds, vegetable seeds to plant their own garden and produce fresh fruits and vegetables. That's the biggest thing here, that we really have to take in consideration. Like, man, like, if you mean to tell me if I have a garden, I can't sit up here and produce and make my own food and create it for my own family, because that would take the stress out of the farmers. So it's a little things you have to revamp. But I mean, if I was in her position, I'd probably do the same thing. I mean, what else do you want her to do? I mean, if she opens the economy, people are still apprehensive to go and patronize like these restaurants, the hair salons, nail shops, Korean shops, home improvement stores, and next thing you know, right, the people are still susceptible to getting the disease. And now it's going to be on her fact, like, okay, why you didn't take into consideration and take charge and shutting things down? Why you letting things open? You should have never done that. Now you got so many people out here who was vulnerable to the disease and are dying left and right, all because you want to open the economy. So she's in a tough position right here. It's going to be interesting in this next political election if she's going to be just reelected. But I just want to say to my encouragement to the people here in Michigan, man, just keep your heads up, keep going, man. Always be productive. If you're in school, go to online school, because it will simmer, it will go down. Always consider yourself, just be an advocate, a good learner, avid reader, learn new things and skills. That could be cooking, it could be, just creating a business, writing, little things like that, man. Working out, coming up with different fitness programs. But it's a lot of eviction stuff that goes on. The governments and the mayors, man, and the U.S. House of Representatives, we really have to kind of put our emotions aside and come up with different solutions. They said a vaccine may come up until next year, which takes a while. It may take a year or two. They said next spring because they have to do all the testing, and we don't know if they're doing various testing in Africa right now. That's for a whole nother video. A lot of Africans are being evicted from China, and China's for the globalization. They've been doing that since the early 2000s, because I heard in Africa they own like at least 30% of the world's reserve hydrocarbons and minerals in that particular time, man. So it's all about imperialism, man. It's crazy. But the people out there, man, just don't even have any masks, though. Don't even have masks or gloves or any type of equipment. They just really all around each other protesting. Now, next thing you know, that's gonna put a strain in the medical system, because after this protest is over and after, you know, the state troops get rid of them, we might have like, 'cause there's at least hundreds of people there. It might be have like what, hundreds of cases now. Now they going back home to these hospitals, and then as you can see, it's a vicious cycle going on. No one's not making any progress. So I just want to put that out there. That's my 2 cents about that here. The governor of Richmond, if you guys think she's doing a good job in Michigan, I'm 50-50 with it. I mean, I'm personally not there, but I mean, at the same time, you know, you have to kind of cut off a lot of things. It may seem like house arrest, but they got to come up with some solution right now, so people won't go in here and just continuously contract this virus, because a lot of people, good, so hard people, are receiving this virus and die from it. It's really ridiculous, from all ages. So this is your boy Young Lean Jr. here. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe. For interviews, just email me. I'm out. Take care. Deuces.